get out of that tank if you run east to the city. Walkers are fast, but they can be slow, alright? So...
Go on.
So, he goes, alright, I'm gonna do it. Opens up the latches with 50 caliber. He didn't shoot it, which was kind of a disappointment.
Wait, who is this? Is this the Asian guy?
No, this is Rick that was stuck in the tank.
Well, you need to clarify.
Glenn is the one on the walkie-talkie saying, hey, dude, you can go east on side of the city, and you can run. Walkers are fast, but they can be slow at the same time.
Okay.
So, let me think here. So he runs out. He's like, zombies are distracted because they're eating the horse.
Okay.
The horse like, he's getting his intestines ripped out.
Okay.
Alright. So he meets up with Glenn. Glenn's this pizza boy, Asian Korean guy. He's really fast, and he's awesome.
He's fast.
He's like, okay, Rick, follow me. We're going to get out of here. They're running real fast. They got zombie chasing after them. They see this ladder on top of this building. You know those ladders on the side of those buildings? Climbs up the ladder really fast. Zombies can't climb because they don't have the motor control in the brain.
Right.
So he's climbing up really fast, climbing up, and then zombies are just. And so they close. Shut up. So they close the latch. They close the latch. And running across the buildings. They go into the general store, which is held up with a bunch of survivors from this camp. The bunch of the survivors from this camp that were supposed to get good food supplies from the general store and head back east. Oh no, head back west to the camp to feed their families.
Okay.
Where they're held up, which Rick unknowingly doesn't know this, but his family's there. His wife and his son named Carl.
Carl.
6 years
Remember
old.
that.
Alright, so he's there. So let me think. So he meets up with the gang that's trapped inside this general store. No way out. Zombies are about to bust through doors, glass doors.
Kind of like a Shaun of the Dead.
We have to get out of here. So they're just
He's
like,
Arnold
right.
Schwarzenegger?
So the only way to get out. The only way to get out is they crawl through the back. What they do is they kill a zombie. They pour their guts all over them, so they smell like a zombie. So they're walking through the city. This is Rick and Glenn. They poured guts all over them.
Glenn's the Asian guy, right?
Yeah, Glenn's the Asian Korean dude that's really fast.
You can just
so
say Asian.
Through, they got blood covered all over them, and they're just like they're acting like zombies, like Shaun of the Dead kind of.
Yeah.
They're like, and zombies smell them. They smell their own guts on there.
Yeah.
So, which is cool. So they're walking through, and all of a sudden they're walking to get this big like semi truck, so they can fit all the survivors in there. What happens is, starts to rain, and the rain washes all the blood off. The zombies start to notice that they're not zombies; they're just humans with their own blood on them. So they're like that, and then so they notice that they're not zombies. They start chasing them. Rick pulls out his awesome .357 Magnum 6-shooter. It is so awesome. He's just like. Boom, boom, he's also got his axe in his other hand, and he's just like, boom, it's in slow motion, really cool part. And so, they jump over this fence to get to this truck. They get inside the truck, and let me think. Okay.
Oh gosh.
And they drive back to the general store, running over a bunch of zombies on the way. And then they park the truck behind, open up the hatch, survivors drive in, they drive to the camp safely, they are safe. But Glenn...
Safe.
Hold on. I'm gonna see.
Oh my god.
Shut up!
We want to know what happens to Rick.
So Rick and Glenn and all the survivors that they put in the truck are alive. So they're staying there. They are just fine. They are just fine. Rick goes there.
Wait, do you mean fine as in okay, or fine as in...
Nobody's bit, alright?
Okay.
But what happened at the general store is...
You cut your hair.
Store, there's this guy. He's gone crazy because of the apocalypse. I think he was crazy before, but... Rick had to handcuff him on top of the building because he was crazy. Beating up and calling the black guy the N-word. So he
Poor
leaves
black
him up
guy.
there when the zombies are breaking into the general store. At the same time the zombies are breaking into the general store, Rick and all the survivors are getting out.
Yeah.
So they get out just in the nick of time, but they forgot that guy trapped up there handcuffed. He is stuck. So you know what he does? Cuts off his hand. You don't see him for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Now, when they're heading back, after they're in the truck and they're all safe, one of the black guys is like, well, the whole camp is going to be happy that he's gone, but his brother won't be. And his brother, which is Norman Reedus off the Boondock Saints, he's a really cool guy, by the way. I haven't met him, but I'm going to meet him at Comic-Con. He's a really cool guy. He's there. He's there. And they have to tell him that his brother, that they left him on the roof. So you know what they do?
What?
His brother, he's all mad. He's got this awesome crossbow, by the way. He's just like, we're going to go back to Atlanta and get my brother. So you know what they do? They get in the truck and they head back to Atlanta. Back into the general store. There's a couple zombies in there. The rest of them have just left. Because they figure out no one was there. Well, they run up to the roof. And,
His brother's gone.
Brother's gone. And
But
you know what they
there's
found?
blood there.
You know what they found?
The hand.
The hand. They found the
That's
hand.
where this episode starts.
That's where this episode starts.
Yeah,
That's
that was... Okay, let's watch it.
Yay.
Ready?
Alright, so,
Here we go.
here's
Okay.
flashbacking so you can be ahead.
Awesome, thank you.
Rick woke up in Hella Hospital, he gets to save it. He got stuck in a tank and he got saved. Then he was in the general store and then Lynn got him with him and all the survivors. They put blood all over him. They went outside and the zombies noticed that they weren't zombies because the rain poured down on them. Then they went back to the camp, but that one guy cut his own hand off because he was so scared. He was crying. This big old tough guy. He was like, "Ooh," and he's like, so yeah, saved his own life by cutting off his own hand, and then that's where we begin, ladies and gentlemen, or just weirdos. Here we go.
Thank you.